2, baby. It's just 2 minutes. Your 2-minute book tip starts now.
What's going on, YouTube? How are you today? I hope you're doing great. I'm doing great because we're going to talk about a very serious topic. Listen, I know what your temptation is. You want to hire the person as a subcontractor. Just cough it up. It's okay. Cough it up. So you don't have to pay all those crazy taxes and share taxes and then run payroll. But that's because you're not using Gusto. You like that, huh? You like how I slipped Gusto in. But seriously, it's okay. You can comment down below. I won't tell anybody that you have someone as a contractor when they really should be an employee. That's right. So if you're struggling trying to figure out whether or not you hire that individual as an employee versus a contractor, we're going to break that down in this video, but we only have 2 minutes, so let's dive right in. Okay, so here are the basics. Listen, this is really simple. The reason why this is an issue for many small employers is because you have to decide whether or not you want to hire that individual as an employee, which causes more work and causes more taxes and causes more administrative effort, versus a contractor, which does not cause a lot of administrative effort or more taxes for yourself. But at the end of the day, worker classification is extremely important because it determines whether or not you as the employer must withhold income taxes from their paycheck. And I'm referring to Social Security tax, Medicare tax, unemployment tax, things of this sort. So when you hire an individual as an employee, you subject yourself to those additional Social Security, Medicare, and unemployment taxes in your state. So this is the biggest struggle for small business owners, to try to treat someone like a subcontractor when they really should be treating them as an employee to absorb the extra burden. Okay, so what is the risk? What is the risk as a business owner hiring an individual as a subcontractor rather than an employee? Well, number one, the Department of Labor can come down and crack down on your company. So every state has a Department of Labor, and what their role is to try to determine whether or not you've been treating individuals fairly when it comes to labor laws. Number two, the IRS can come in and crack down in the event of an audit. They can come in and determine whether or not you've been treating an individual as a subcontractor when you should have been treating them as an employee. And what they can do is force you to pay Social Security and Medicare tax in full. That is not only both the employee's portion, but the employer's portion plus. That is plus penalties and plus interest. All right, so how do you determine whether or not you should treat that individual as a subcontractor versus an employee? Well, ask yourselves these 3 questions. Number one, do you have behavioral control over that person? If the answer is yes, then that person is more indicative of an employee than a subcontractor. Number two, do you have financial control over that person? If the answer is no, they have control, then that person is more indicative of a subcontractor rather than an employee. Number 3, do you have relationship control over the person? That is, do you determine how the relationship works? If so, then that person is more indicative of an employee rather than a subcontractor. Okay, all right, that's it. Hopefully that answered all your questions in trying to figure out how to determine whether or not an individual you're working with is an employee versus a subcontractor. And if you are at the point in your business life where you're trying to figure this out, take this topic seriously. It's a very important topic. You don't want to get yourself in trouble. And I don't want you guys to get in trouble. That's why you're watching my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, well, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys at the next video.
Wow, that was the best 2 minutes of your life. Hey, thanks for watching. Hopefully we were able to answer all your questions with our 2-minute tip. Be sure to subscribe by clicking the button below, and check out this video over here for our latest release, and that playlist down there for our best playlist, and we'll see you guys at the next video.